Aljaib cyn sgialai, nach yna law har cyn, achos etir. Such a lovely day. I know on Darrell Field math over. It is the 22nd of September. At the Shana Haura. Ítach ar fad, a gleoite ceart fin gyda spade gorum agus fargi gorum. A mae cha broom pram agus gari agus the sunny chin angelum. Such a lovely, lovely day. We're so lucky. September hasn't been good. Near a math over go mach a bit. Near a humma is math over. Near a ein humma is math over. Math over. September was no good. It was no good. Near ein humma. Gudinus, fi bedr ti law bedr as a fissa do law, fi bedr ti bedr kid law fi jazz. So out of the 22 days in September so far, you might say there's 3 or 4 good days. I hope no lost just a fold. Good fold, but today is definitely the best weather we've had since the beginning. Well, since all of September really. That's it, you know. So it hasn't been a good September. Go hundo being mother come on as the Portugal actually get skyless and that's it. You know, usually September's good when the kids are going back to school, etc. But need some Jahamli on the 4-inch near Hamet. For some reason this year has me go. We got a golly on the Bosch the sky. You know, lots of gales, like gale force winds. You know, we had about 3 or 4 bad gales and then sea surges. Very bad sea surges and on the go, very bad indeed. And on the go, need something there and I brand with Traitors Ireland. Husma branders a couple of shots and I guess the master ingrim in the shake it. I don't know if any of you watch Traitors Ireland, but I've been watching it there for the last almost 2 weeks now. I didn't watch it from the beginning. My brand was an RT player. I'm hooked now. I really like it. My parents were talking to me about it, and I heard other people talking about it. So Mount Social, I heard other people talking about it, you know, on social media. My parents, etc. Ja, maar beter her shaft and chin beter we shaft and catch up my chance so much. Thought I'd give it a go, give it a chance, see what all the fuss is about. I guess Camara, Hanish Agamorlum. I guess ain't somehow surprised. Well, go hundred ni milum clarky marshins at semi-reality TV, you know, reality TV kind of shows. Go hundred ni milum kinna. I start commercials on it, but it's a competition. It's the girl she called it, and there's a lot of psychology. I mean, Stein is cert, Pekka in Elega cert, being girl Kaire. You know, there's a lot of sheep, or as they say, sheeple. Like the Rotatucky Fijaram, so being thin in the birch, Pucker than a one. When you might get in your muck millowed, so the word I invented, millowed, means spoiler. Ní focal effecul bailach ní samach. Ní Jack Farry amach millowed no millowed spoilers. It's a rod from format na a jerech law been in a kind of gale agus dinner cert. Bit of dinner rodele gale to set. Yeah, they do things together, you know, puzzles like Zodi Martian to set. And at the end of the show then there's 1 or 2 traitors chosen by the show, and so nobody knows who the traitors are. And the traitors can basically kill off people at the end of the show as well. If they so, I think they have to. That's one of the rules of the game. They have to kill someone off. I guess kill them out. But so people are kind of then. It starts off with a big group of people. There might be 25 or more people at the table deciding, okay, who do we think is the traitor, blah blah blah, and they talk amongst themselves. And then 1 or 2 people, if the bunch of people I suppose in the group decide or attack one person, and then all of a sudden they all attack that one person, and of course incredibly wrong. Most of the time they don't get the traitor, they get the wrong person. So this goes on, there's 3 episodes per week, 3 episodes starting. It's Cominic. I just smoke on that because Michert round into the meat here. Can't you them act in the boat? We shall all share. But I shall my wife and two no, but has some other to be Jeddah Law. Jeddah and Thra. The end of the series. The chance of quick €1,000,000 bought that. You have a chance to win €50,000. So, these poor people basically kind of bullied, really, or picked on. They're kind of kicked out, and you know, their chance of getting €50,000 gone. Like, you know, they're said, look, they're all competing against one another. So I got a strachely. I'm kitchen my galordine in this. My neither of the galordine band. Any customer than in this. And IRL, Marja, in real life. A lot of people, you know, when they're kicked out eventually, which has happened, very unsavoury people are not nice people, you know, they show their true colours, even though the camera's on them, you think they'd be, what I need clean that. I suppose they're not doing it all yes at. I guess, you know, shows that they're not their true colours, and, you know, a lot of people in IRL might be kind of, you need to know, yes. When you just know, yes, he's not too nice, so you don't want to be associating with him or her, you know. And I get a couple of them, maybe a couple of them, we catch them off, and that's the job, maybe on, bro. There's a few or two people that were kicked out eventually. I was absolutely delighted they were kicked out. Well, near shot we just a little bit, because they weren't nice at all, you see, the roof of it. Camera. Much of slaughter these brand new. If you're looking for something to brand new to look at, I'd recommend Traitors Ireland. Does it an RT player? It's on the RT players. I'm more than I think yet. In episode yet. But Volin Tussie on Foos, well, yeah, I recommend looking at it from the beginning. Because then we're looking at that with chronological measures. It's an hour's card. Doesn't that different? But I'm full in action, I'd recommend that. Much of sort of these brand well. Take a little chef at the telly. There's so much crap nonsense on the telly, so that's something I'd recommend watching anyway. Let's go on tape. It says Jadona is to March. So it's on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at 9:30. Everything's like that, but I would have liked it. It's not too long. Everything's like that. Natani Gary Fat. Well, the night is getting long. Be my band with a telly, Nis Miniki. Nivi my band with a telly landed at Saura. I don't look at the telly half as much in the summertime. I'll be in a tunnel my fad, be my mob, be my show, be my Gary Doya, be my just you know. It's a Saura, sing evil camera. Nivi netted in a knee guided Dorcha, but in summertime, in wintertime, the night is long. So I watch more television in winter time. Probably most people do as well. So I just move it in or can. It's a nice sour and it's a fad. You know, when the evenings are long. When it's in summertime, when you've daylight much longer, you know, you're probably out and about and out walking, out gardening or whatever. You know, you're not stuck on the telly. You know, so. Mashing the gun. I noticed that a gun. They'd be my brother and his hotel sing either. Well, because the funny niche even now. Because our Torochan is started. Because our Torochan is started. Because started a hot louse shaft. Everything is because yeah, catch a louse shaft. Yeah, it's kind of gets dark. It's kind of dark now. Around 7:30 or maybe 20 to 8, 8:15. Just before 8 o'clock now, maybe. I was a bit guided Dorcha, after the louse. It's starting to get dark around 7:30 now. That's in after the hot, and then almost around 8 o'clock, it's almost pitch black. Which I'm out of a Dorcha. Not on equinox in autumnal equinox. No, it wasn't the autumnal equinox, that was yesterday, wasn't it? The 21st. an híú lá feed an náfó the 21st of September. Sinna na árints tan 6 ári tan muid inis sy'n íomhre staid bhfuil an óbhaidach yn íomhre freisin sa chuí nach chuine níos am go díoch bine chealanteach tá certain tá sa ári tá áru tar istála mar se staid seo amach inis go méid sort go dúil muid faoi dear inis sort gairí níos dolacha níos skipaí níos éisce agus gairí níos fuide staid freshen, you would probably notice kind of an acceleration in the longer night time, I suppose, more darkness and getting colder faster kind of. Look at these shots that's dedicated. So up until now it's been kind of gradual. It's been kind of gradual. You know, the wintering, I suppose, on Yivdul, Yivdach, the wintering, I suppose, it's been kind of gradual, you know, you'd notice it kind of, but I might have a brustingcha, it kind of accelerates after the 21st, apparently, we're to the equinox, the equatorial shift, isn't that it? Ní sainio lí méid an ábhar, I'm not an expert on equinox or how exactly it works, but possibly, but I know that much, being arrow. Mas arrow it is. Ní léintach leis, ní léintach. Tá gan ordaí na rás bachánach, ní maith le menne sí híh. It was coming out so much like I did dorocha. That's my ní teach ní annach ru tealadach. And it's a sour and sour shallotach tan year shallotach, you know. Winter time is temporary, just as summer is temporary. But I need with fat chair machtan. So again, Chedevi, Hogi, me Marta, me Ibram, the Valars, being Tanunagai's fudges, being choked the guard as much as my food. That's not not, it's natural, I need in the hurricane. Oh, jelly, just Can you beg a sneefert? Little girl sneezing. They Vian lodges. They Vian gal. The sun is bright. Acharechi. I'm a touch of sky little bit. Or cousins, yeah. I just fishing. Buntish to hand in slumps of nice I got you done a halua in this now. Right on the rail tucky. You see the stars much easier. Vanis lucht, was dat mas saure. Bet na mach sa dorach, go mach catching hine no lausche hine. It mightn't be bright enough until it's after 11 or half 11. So you might be able to see the cunning marriage dead rabbit there. Yes, I'm cunning bocht, poor rabbit. Oh, we can on the rail to still around Lua. You're able to see the stars very early, which is great. That's an intach see them machine. Because in summertime, as I said, you have to wait till it's around 11 or after 11, really, you know, that it's dark enough that you're able to see the stars properly. But I some buntaste. That's an event. My bimsham mogominik shulech. Sing either is the dorchtas. What's that? Bit must I cool your cloak, share your cloak, chat, look. What's I need to check a journal and check me chat dorch lua. It's not that I'm out late walking. It's just that it gets dark early, so I might be out at 5 or 6 or 7 in the evening. Not that late, really, just that it's just dark early, you know. That's it. What's a smile of mine? I like that. Rud nach mile for in the. Shall the master Humpson I read for evening and I'm sure. When he finds with colleagues studying Mahoya. That's the worst thing about the summer, about the winter, is the storms and the gales. Being finds with colleagues studying Mahoya, you get way more storms and gales in winter time. I'd say that's probably the worst thing of all. Tá me sebe go bin de smese le faoin híomhre. Well, go fadú raimse ach í mag leor. You know, as long as the weather's okay, ní chun se mór an chum. You know, as long as the weather's okay, like, it doesn't bother me. You know, you're able to be out and about and but the upper legislative more, you know, if you have outside work, you know, if you're rebuilding walls, like a kayak, you go down and do like a chach, building a house, building a store, building a shed, or anything like that, repairing the roof, anything physical, anything work, outside work related. You know, you'd want the weather to be at least decent, but that's the goal, is instead of Machigas. Yeah, that's the worst thing about it. That's the worst thing about it. That's the worst thing about winter time. The Muhuidumsa. Because an I'm shit. I can even check on the good done. It's not always better. It's just a jet. That's just, I mean, the sauna. They go on in the sauna. There's such a thing as on in the sauna. That's a saying we have here. I'm watching in the smell. Listen, bitches. On in the sauna November. That you often get good weather in November. You might get a week or two. But you know, shachting, no ho, kaikis bitches. As we know, and it happened, as it happened last year, we had the best part of 2 weeks last November. Very calm, very lovely. Sort nothing ish. We can all line to Marshan into Hachacha. Tasha na Harlem. Tasha in na Harlem, and it's in a Harlem. It's lovely and calm, lovely and you know, serene, very calm conditions in the Harlem. Agus being out of a kaikish machine in the sauna, we had kind of weather almost like this. Which I brought you something to, that's a fishing boat out there. I'm going to zoom. Which a banana colour here with my ran where the wood. I can finish. Got well, that body is hot. Oh, yeah, I can yeah, there's a little fishing boat there. And in November, it was said, like, you know, long ago, I've been in Gorach. Ach said nan mach a gorach gieskach. I mean the sauna. Mach an the sauna. You know, you'd get a break. You might get 4 or 5 days here or there, or a week or more. Mach a vicious a gainch. But I need Kyle Berson. That's not too bad now. New Kyle Berson. That's not too bad. That's at the high. The cap was engaged at the horse there. Listen to me. The quiet. The close and the quiet. Can you couple no model? Casma cheaper and if you may. The Casma is cheaper reached my own. I kind of turned back there about 10 minutes ago because there's another dark coming, so we fight some sunny. We fight some sunny, was a goon so sunny. We glow guide the chubby to the mug gan the lead. You know, a lot of dogs are out walking here without the lead, whatever, you know. The lead says Mike and Guy really. Mike and Car couldn't eel sunny put the lead on Sunday. Jachla Salva to have a whole hain, a good you know, for his own sake and for his own safety and, you know, other people's safety as well. He's not blocking the bicycle, no corners the bit. That's sunny clishte. That's sunny clishte. A carabin chatic. Nach mean sunny jazz. Nach mean to Sarshafa Jackaura. Listen, would you look? Like, probably like us all. We're all clever in some ways and not so clever in other ways, Pages. Pages, need a sound. Sha boo boo. Going to Kylie Bell when she boo boo or sunny. As no what you know, Ekel. When she solar. You call boo boo, boo boo. Yeah, the boo boo chat. That's an angel, Macan. That's an angel. Sha, that's an angel. Boo boo. So it's kind of break, kind of a fake cry kind of thing. Shin rud no, I don't finish a couple of shots. Shin rud no, we teach a couple of shots. That's kind of a newish kind of thing for the last 2 to 3 weeks now. Kind of like a fake cry, and you clean your car, you fear clean it. So, Nach me to listen back Eileen. Beidir go bhacha muid tin sin ní an go léon rud le rám. Tusungar bhain sib taine bheith san vlog, beidir bin an oistwes, this is what you call a vlog. I hope you enjoyed just my short little walk. Well, couldn't be sure I'm skying. I'll keep on. I'll go on for couldn't be sure with Tubbarain. I think I'll go on out to Tubbarain, which is another little lad about 20 minutes to my walk. Or something different about my Siúlóid. That's going to be Siúlóid I live. Hopefully you enjoyed the walk with me here and the views and the lovely weather and beidir go hooks if we jar a couple of lag on kinds, a couple of fuckles. Na whole Japan beidir maybe you've heard some idioms I said, sayings, idioms or words that you might find useful that you may not have heard before. So I'm a native Irish speaker. And in a sire, the Iron Islands in an hour. Fág mu de mar sra wim hain, Cailín bagad sin, agus the sun each and freshen. Shrei mar sra, slán go fóil.